Beth and Rip's Yellowstone spin-off release window confirmed. The new Yellowstone spin-off that follows Beth and Rip's journey after the flagship now has a release window. Starring the two returning core cast members, Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser, the new Paramount series, set to start filming soon, will explore their lives after the events in Yellowstone Season 5 as they establish their own ranching legacy. According to Paramount Global's Q1 2025 earnings call transcript via Market Screener, the Beth and Rip spinoff, reportedly titled Dutton Ranch, will arrive in November alongside Season 2 of Taylor Sheridan's Billy Bob Thornton headline series, Landman. The new series will premiere on the Paramount Network and be available to stream on Paramount Plus the following day. The Q1 earnings call confirms that the Yellowstone franchise remains Paramount Global's top-earning property domestically and internationally. Due to the huge success of the franchise and related Taylor Sheridan shows, the company has plans to expand the Yellowstone universe with 3 new series. Dutton Ranch, which will arrive in the 4th quarter, is the next series in the franchise, followed by the first procedural, Line Marshals, in the 1st quarter of 2026 and 1944 later in the year. Landman and 1923 are the top 2 engagement drivers in the 1st quarter. The Billy Bob Thornton series return alongside Dutton Ranch in November also marks a huge season for fans who enjoy Taylor Sheridan's neo-Western shows. As of April, filming has been underway for Landman Season 2. The release window suggests that production might be wrapped soon, which would free Sheridan to focus more on the Beth and Rip spinoff. With the series production status still unknown, Yellowstone's November return sounds like a very ambitious plan, but Sheridan is known for his swift action and killer execution, so the chances for him to pull off 2 shows at the same time are high. Even then, Yellowstone's Dutton Ranch spinoff, if it arrives according to the current schedule, is going to set a record for Sheridan, who also has other projects in various states of development. When looking at past Yellowstone spinoffs and other Sheridan shows, 1923 Season 2 started filming in July 2024 and hit the streaming platforms in February, which marked a 7-month turnaround for the show's creator. Landman Season 2's return in November has a similar turnaround, so the news isn't exactly shocking. However, this doesn't seem to be the case for Dutton Ranch, which is expected to arrive in 4 months or so. The wait is finally over for fans of Yellowstone's most passionate and unpredictable couple. Paramount has officially confirmed the release window for the highly anticipated Beth and Rip spinoff series, Spring 2026. And if early whispers are any indication, this new chapter won't just expand the Yellowstone universe, it'll ignite it. A love that refuses to be tamed. Since their first combustible encounter in the original Yellowstone series, Beth Dutton, Kelly Riley, and Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser, have defined what it means to love fiercely, dangerously, and without compromise. Their relationship has always been rooted in pain and forged through loyalty. Now, after years of bloodshed, betrayal, and buried bodies in Montana's rugged terrain, the couple is ready to write a new story, on their own terms. The spinoff, currently working under the title Rip and Beth, Blood and Dust, is set to begin filming later this year in a more remote region of Wyoming, signaling a move away from the Dutton Ranch, but not away from danger. Paramount insiders say the series will blend neo-Western grit with emotional depth, following the pair as they try to build something of their own away from the Dutton dynasty, while still tethered to the ghosts of their past. What we know so far. Although plot details remain tightly under wraps, creator Taylor Sheridan has dropped enough clues to stir up speculation. In a recent interview, Sheridan revealed, Beth and Rip have always been survivors. This show asks, what does survival look like when you're no longer at war with the world, but with yourself. That cryptic statement suggests a more introspective tone, perhaps even a deeper psychological unraveling of two people who have never known peace. But don't worry. Sources also confirm that this spin-off won't abandon the explosive drama, bar fight intensity, and trademark showdowns that made Yellowstone famous. If anything, the stakes will be higher than ever. The series is set to explore how Rip adjusts to life outside the only home he's ever known, while Beth tries to reconcile the haunting lessons of her father, John Dutton, with her own craving for power, purpose, and revenge. Early concept art shows the couple in a harsh, wind-blasted landscape, lonelier than Montana, yet strangely liberating. The kind of place where legends are either born or buried. New faces, familiar tensions. While Reilly and Hauser are confirmed to return, the cast will feature new characters that shake up Beth and Rip's world. One such addition is a former rodeo star turned sheriff who sees right through Rip's stoic exterior, and a ranch heiress with a sharp tongue and even sharper ambition who challenges Beth at every turn. There's also talk of a mysterious teenage runaway who reminds Beth of herself, a wild card that may force her to confront her own past in unexpected ways. Could Beth Dutton become a mentor, or will her volatility prove too dangerous? And while the spinoff is breaking new ground, Sheridan fans know better than to expect a clean break from the Yellowstone canon. Appearances from characters like Carter, Beth, and Rip's unofficially adopted son, Walker, and even a younger Case Dutton haven't been ruled out. In fact, insiders hint at surprising overlaps with Yellowstone's final season, which will air in late 2025, just months before the spin-off premiere. A story carved in dust and fire. Thematically, Rip and Beth. Blood and Dust is shaping up to be a raw, emotional saga of rebuilding. It's about what happens after you win the war, when the blood dries and the smoke clears. Can love like Beth and Rip's endure without chaos as its oxygen? According to Reilly, this series is Beth Unleashed, without her father's shadow, without the political games of the ranch. It's her at her most dangerous, and maybe her most human. Hauser echoes the sentiment, calling Rip's journey in the spin-off a reckoning. He's trying to become something more than just muscle and rage. Sheridan's scripts are said to be some of his most poetic yet, leaning into long silences, unpredictable violence, and jagged intimacy. And with Hauser rumored to direct multiple episodes himself, the tone may be more personal, more textured, and more intimate than anything we've seen in the Yellowstone universe to date. Legacy and loneliness. What does the future look like for the most complex couple on cable television? Blood and Dust seems poised to answer that with stunning cinematography, brutal confrontations, and the kind of unforgettable dialogue only Beth Dutton can deliver. Whether they're building a ranch, burning down a corrupt town, or simply trying to trust each other in a world that's taught them not to, Beth and Rip are not going quietly into the sunset. Paramount is betting big on this spinoff, reportedly eyeing multiple seasons if the reception is strong. And with Yellowstone concluding next year, fans will be desperate for more from this cinematic world of land, legacy, and lawlessness. Mark your calendars, spring 2026. Production on Rip and Beth. Blood and Dust begins fall 2025, with a spring 2026 release window confirmed for Paramount+. While an exact premiere date hasn't been set, fans can expect a marketing rollout to begin early next year, with teaser trailers, sneak peeks, and possibly a Super Bowl spot to build buzz. This isn't just another spinoff. This is the torchbearer of Yellowstone's enduring legacy, led by two characters who refuse to be tamed. Whether they ride into ruin or redemption, one thing is certain: wherever Beth and Rip go, fire follows. So saddle up, pour a stiff drink, and get ready. The next great American love story, trenched in dust, desire, and defiance, is almost here.